Hi guys, this is SAT practice 1, question 4. This question is a function question. It says the function g is defined by g of x is equal to x squared plus 9, for which value of x is g of x 25. So 9 and 25. If you did not solve this question before, pause the video. Please try to solve it before you continue the video to check the answer. So in this way, it's going to be more beneficial. So first of all, to answer this kind of question, you are supposed to know about the perfect square numbers. So it is not enough tick. Let's do that one. All right, I am sure you remember from your classes, perfect square numbers. You need to know them very well because it's going to be related to perfect square numbers. What is perfect square numbers? Perfect square numbers, first of all, these numbers, like for example, when you take the square, 1 square is 1. 1 is a perfect square number. How about the second one? Like this 2 square is equal to what? It's 4. 1 and 4 is perfect square number. So when you take a number square, it should be, by the way, positive number. Cannot be negative perfect square number. 0 also not a perfect square number. Just FYI. So when you take the number square, it just make it the perfect square number. 3 square is, don't make the mistake, it's not 3 times 2. It is 3 times 3. So it is 3 times 3, not 3 times 2. This is exponential numbers. 3 times 3 is 9. If you get the 4 square, it's going to be 16 because 4 times 4. If you get the 5 square, it's going to be 25. So these are, it just go to the infinity. So how many perfect square numbers are there? Many. We cannot count. It's infinite number of the perfect square numbers available. But the things you should know, here 1, 4, 9, so 16 and 25 perfect square numbers. Also, there is a very strong relationship between perfect square numbers and square numbers, square of a number. Square of a number. So what I mean, for example, the 1, when you take the square root, square is a little 2 here. So when you take the square root of 1, so usually if you don't see any root number, it's always 2, invisible 2 here. So it means 1, because 1 square is 1. How about the square root 4? When you take the square root 4 is equal to 2. Why? Because 2 times 2 is 4. How about square root 9? Square root 9 is equal to 3 because 3 times 3 is 9. Square root 16, now you will tell me, is equal to what? Now I hear you, it is 4. How about square root 25? It is 5 times 5. That's why it is 5. So there is a very strong relationship between perfect square numbers and square of a number. So just FYI. So as you see here, let's highlight some numbers here. So as you see here, 9, and then I hear you tell me, hey, I know these numbers, 9 and 25, these are perfect square numbers.
1 o'clock.
So there is a very strong relationship between perfect square numbers and square of a number. So whenever I go back to question, let's start to work on the question. Let's work on this. It says, g of x, x squared plus 9, for which value of x is g of x? Guys, it is a function. G of x, this x and this x squared and this x exactly same x's. So they are exactly equal. They are same. So it's asking to me, what is the value of x if g of x is equal to 25? I'm going to write down the equation here. G of x is equal to, what kind of x is this? Okay, this is x now. All right. X squared plus 9. And g of x is, tell me here, is equal to 25. It means I can replace g of x with 25 because g of x is equal to 25. And then I got x squared plus 9. Okay, so to find the value of x, I need to isolate x. Here, to isolate x, I'm going to subtract 9 from each side to cancel positive 9 on the right side according to equal sign. Positive 9, negative 9 is gone. X squared left on the right. 25 minus 9 is equal to what? You tell me 16, you are right. x squared is equal to 16. Now, I need to find the value of x. So there's a few different ways. You can just ask yourself, which number square is equal to 16? You already see the answer here. 4 square is equal to 16, but I'm going to use the mathematical way. So what I need to do here, I am supposed to cancel this little small 2. To cancel this square, I need to take the square root of both sides. Because this square and square root will cancel each other and is equal to x on the right side. Square root 16 is equal to 4. Why? Because I hear you say 4 times 4 is 16. That's why square root 16 is equal to 4. The value of x, as you see, it is 4. Correct answer choice is A for question 4. Thank you. Have a great day.